Live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night with Hall of Famer Doris. Now the starting group for the visitors. Holiday out there with Curry. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Embiid in at the pivot, manning the middle. With the majority of the season behind us, GA, what becomes the focus for teams that have postseason aspirations?
Kevin, ideally, this is the time of year that you want to be hitting your stride. So you have to make sure everyone's on the same page and that you're united in the same goal.
Now LeBron. Outside Holiday. Here's the three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Brownlee defended by Booker. Here's Clarkson. He can't hit that time. Great tee that time from Curry. Inside. Can't get it to fall. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And the pass to Perez. Clock at 6. A baseline J. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. Driving in. And yes, it's good.
Great balance there by Devin Booker. Works right through the contact and concentrates and puts it in.
Clarkson against Curry. Clarkson passes to Perez. Out left to the wing. Brownlee defended by Booker. Ball's knocked loose, taken away by Holiday. On the wing, James. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Top of the key, Clarkson. Guarded by Embiid. Embiid with the steal. Holiday surveying the floor. Booker finds Holiday. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Shooting for the away team.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
Good on both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, the greatest shooter in the history of the game. Curry, so good from deep.
Perez guarded by Holiday. And Embiid with the block. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Offensive rebound, Embiid. No good there.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Perez, the pass to Clarkson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Embiid.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Floats it up for James.
Well, the defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
Clarkson with the ball. His last outing with 20 points. Shot clock at 6. From 12 feet out. Count it.
Well, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Stephen Curry, how his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Now, here is Halliburton. Tight defense on him. Here's KD. Knocks down the step-back J.
Now, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
He's covered by Halliburton. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The frame of Halliburton makes you think he can't finish through contact, but folks, that's a wiry, strong frame right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The visitors with the ball, trailing by 2. Edwards defending. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Number 33.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Halliburton kicks to Curry. Shoots it. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Edwards defending. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Back to Halliburton. 1:19 left in the first. Here's Davis. And a missed layup.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
No good on that one. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Davis. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Pass to Aguilar. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Davis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team
There's
foul.
a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
Both good from the line that time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
The 15-footer. That shot misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Brownlee, defended by Booker. Passes it to Perez. Trying his luck from deep. Holiday with the defensive effort.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And the ball at 42%. Brownlee. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, DA, thank you. And from undrafted in 2016 doors, Dorian Finney-Smith, now a player that every team in the league would covet.
Well, this is a long wing defender, Kevin, and he's now made himself legit as a 3-and-D prototypical player. And he stayed at it, earned the rewards, and now says, my mom can finally put her feet up. I have made it.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the rock.
And checking out the numbers for Clarkson.
His last 10 games, getting around 12 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
Here's Perez. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Brownlee, defended by Booker. And that one, good. 6 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Holiday. The dish now to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Embiid. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama. Then on Friday, the Atlanta Hawks come into town. That will tip off a homestand for them.
And that game against the Wizards, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Now the pass to Clarkson. And the rejection by LeBron.
LeBron James sends it back. LeBron on the defensive end. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Now, here's Clarkson. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And here is James. Outside Holiday. Back to James. Clarkson against Edwards.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Joel Embiid. They've got some big performances from him since the All-Star break. And he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Fans, your dance team. There you go, fans.
As we're going to break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. He's covered by Halliburton. 5 to shoot. That 3 off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Edwards passes to Davis. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
2 minutes.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
To the paint, here's Edwards. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Edwards got 8.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Clarkson against Edwards. Great D that time from Edwards.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. He's covered by Halliburton. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball. Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Pass to Aguilar. Guarded by KD. Clarkson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Drills it from outside.
Jordan Clarkson.
7 points in the game.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Durant deciding where to go with it. He feeds it to Edwards. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Takes it from 10. No good on the shot. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, how'd you see it?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. For the game at 42%. So with James on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Davis is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Curry. And it's Embiid in at the 5. And the basket by Curry.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Perez guarded by Holiday. Clarkson outside. Shoots over Curry. Passes it to Perez. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The pass to Perez. Over Holiday. And Embiid pulls it down.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Indoors, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
James checked in for Davis. Oh, Curry nailing the deep one.
Boy, he makes it look easy. Defender in his grill. No problem. Lights out.
Pass to Perez. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Perez has got his second basket of the night.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports, with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
Yeah, it looks, DA, like a win-win. And we thank you for your report.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Pass to Ramos. Brownlee, defended by Booker.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker, how's the last month of basketball been for him? And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to his efficiency from three, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys, just the way their players are growing, and the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls.
Ramos. Good. Nice job down low.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Booker kicks to Holiday. On the wing, James. 6 to shoot. LeBron slashes inside.
And LeBron James wins this battle right at the beginning. Explosive first step.
Pass to Ramos. Over to the left wing. Guarded by Kerr. Takes it from 10. And James pulls it down. Gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
No good on the free throw.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And the second free throw, good. Gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8 to the right side. That one misses. Some solid defense there from KD. Now LeBron, 7 points in the game. Floats it up for, here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
History of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
Defended by Durant. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He has 7.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Over in the corner, Edwards to the inside. James in the post. Got a hand on it. He's covered by Halliburton. It's good.
Number 3, assisted by
Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Outside Holiday. Durant down low. Here's LeBron. Out to KD. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Driving to the basket. Clock at 4. Here's Aguilar. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Outside Edwards. LeBron trying to free himself up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 13. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Halliburton passes to Booker. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And I tell you, the Brown, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
Clarkson outside, to the wing on the left. Brownlee, defended by Durant. And he drives in. And it's sent back by KD.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send him back.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Perez. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's the floater. And he makes that one.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
On 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here.
Who's watching here?
And he banks in the layup.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Clarkson on the wing. And Davis sends it back. And he's able to get it back.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Booker. Buries it down low. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Embiid, he's checked in for Halliburton. The visitors with the ball. 19-point game. Clarkson surveying the floor. Connects from three-point range.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Curry passes to Embiid. Fades. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Clarkson. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
To the middle. And Davis sends it back. They retain possession. Gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Kept alive. Here's Booker. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. Gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Booker against Clarkson. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
At the line for 2, Anthony Davis.
And the first one drops.
And a member of the NBA 75 team, Anthony Davis is the rare franchise player, someone you build your entire organization around.
Clarkson outside. Here's Perez. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Curry against Clarkson. Embiid kicks to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Scooped up.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
Well, a free throw drops for Embiid. He's perfect from the line this time. In this fourth quarter, pretty dire at 27%.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Clarkson outside. Here's Perez. Makes it off the glass.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
The pass to Holiday. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting. And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
Perez, guarded by Holiday. Stolen by Holiday. Curry against Clarkson. Curry passes to Embiid. LeBron outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Halliburton's checked in for Curry. Pass to Aguilar. He's covered by Halliburton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team.
And he makes the first. Both teams will make substitutions. So he gets them both. When it comes to trades, some say the draft pick protections should only be for the top 4 or the top 14. TB, why is that?
Well, I think we saw this last season with Dallas. They were in a situation where they had an opportunity to be in that play-in situation, but keeping their top 10 protected pick obviously pulled them in another direction. So perhaps those limitations might help, Kev.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Home team ball.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
James covering. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Halliburton outside, and so the home crowd treated to a win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.